I've been working in this industry probably since I was a little kid. My dad used to buy houses, fix them up, rent them out, and I was free labor. And so through that process, I got to see kind of firsthand what it's like to kind of move things around, do some painting, do some random odds and ends jobs, mainly demo and things like that that needed to be cleaned up, which was not very skilled labor. But as I kind of matured through that, I got to work alongside my grandfather and my dad. I did some roofing and did some masonry work and some other odds and ends jobs that they would just kind of, force me to do or, ask me to do. But then from there, I went into college, and I really wanted to be an attorney. That was kind of my life goal. My other grandfather, that was his goal, and he never achieved that. So it was something I wanted to do to kind of live that out for him. And once I get into college, I realized that that really wasn't the path that I wanted to take. So I studied business at Penn State and really just wanted to get out of school. I realized that I'm not a books kind of guy, even though I do love to read now. I realized that I wanted to just focus on something that was more business related. And so I graduated Penn State, got married, moved to Virginia, and started to work for a national builder. And I spent about 6 years with that national builder and just kind of learned the ropes of how the industry worked. I was started as an assistant project manager, kind of learned the ins and out of project management, the ins and out of construction, learned all the different trades and kind of how to communicate with subcontractors and suppliers, and just learned that whole process of even leadership, and then kind of grew from there into managing several projects on my own, and then training and developing some other assistant project managers, and then kind of moved through the ranks into some costing and other development parts of the business, and then some general management. And then from there, it was about 2006, the industry that I was in was making a change. As you know, the recession was kind of starting at that point, and the builder that I worked for was kind of a forefront leader in our industry and kind of the market. They kind of seen the writing on the wall. So through that process, they started making some changes in their personnel. So they started letting go some of the lower ranking, employees, and so they moved me back into the field. And I think at the time I was building maybe one or two houses, and I said, I could really go do this on my own, go build one or two. I kind of had this vision in the back of my mind at some point to always kind of do a startup of my own, especially just because I love this industry. I love business. I love training and developing people. So in the latter part of 2006 and into 2007, I started doing the testing and kind of figuring out exactly what I needed to do, and then departed from that national builder in the early part of 2007. Went out and started Paradigm Building Group, and from there I partnered with a developer, and we built 3 spec homes in Herndon, Virginia. And right as we started construction is basically when the meltdown happened in the mortgage world. And from that point, I was kind of like, well, what do I do? I build houses. That's kind of what my background is. And so then from there, I kind of shifted and started doing some additions and renovations, and kind of hit the friends and family kind of network of kind of who can I work with, what can I do, and kind of learn some different parts of the business. Even jumped into some commercial work, and we did some cupcake shops, a family restaurant. Then we started doing other commercial work, and it really wasn't until 2000, probably 10, leaving in 2007 to start my own home building company, that we built our first actual custom home. So it's pretty, crazy, journey so far. But we're this past February we celebrated 12 years as Paradigm, and it's been an exciting run.